Yeah, it is.
Damn it.
Anyways, I'm Troy Sage.
I'm Andrew Smith.
You clown. You're a clown. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about marketing your listing.
I love marketing.
I know you do.
I love marketing.
So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to talk about the fact that you've attracted a short sale seller. Did that even come out right?
It did. It was sideways.
SSS?
Yeah.
So you've got an SSS, and now that you've got your triple S, you need to actually market this listing. So what we're going to talk about today is some of the different ways that you can actually go ahead and market this, and some of the, especially how to get it out on the internet, not spend a lot of money, but attract a lot of interest.
Well, it's just a short sale. We don't have to market, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's been priced so low automatically, people are just going to run.
Yeah, I don't have to put a sign out there.
Why would you do that?
Nah, that's stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, so most agents think. But listen, if you have a short sale listing, you have to promote that just like you would any other listing. I mean, it is a listing, right?
It's also really important to know that if you do have a solid marketing plan, that what you're going to want to do when you do get the offer in, if the bank questioned anything on value, or if you've had to do a few price reductions, and you can turn around and go, well, hang on a minute, I've had this property listed for X number of days, and here's everything that we have done in an effort to generate an offer, and despite all of that, this is the absolute best offer that we have received.
For sure, and a lot of, that was funny, faux show.
Faux show.
A lot of agents that are in markets like ours, where they're moving pretty fast, they feel they don't have the need to actually market, and they're actually losing out twofold. Now you get in other areas of the country, and even other areas of just on the outskirts of where we're at. You know, your average days on market are 90, 100, 200 days on market. They know they have to market, but here in the Temecula Valley area, a lot of agents feel that they don't have to because there's an abundance of buyers.
Right.
So what's separating the fantastic agent from the average or below average agent is simply marketing. So here's a couple of marketing tips and I'm all about free or cheap marketing. I'm not about spending a whole lot of money.
And a lot on the internet, right?
Yeah, I'm way about the internet. I mean, obviously people are finding us via Facebook.
Exactly.
Right? So I'm all about the internet. So here's a couple of tips for you, the agent and the homeowner. If you're watching this, make sure your agent's doing this type of marketing, or find another agent, quite honestly. Number one is that you've got to take a lot of pictures. So when your property goes in the MLS, you're going to take 30, 40, 50 pictures, a lot of pictures. All right? Because if not, what are you selling? You're selling the picture of the front of a house that may have been taken in 2007 when there was grass and now there isn't any grass.
Exactly.
So you want proper representation. Another thing is virtual tours. I know there's some people out there right now saying virtual tours don't work. They absolutely work. Okay, and I'm not an advocate for any company, but I use Tour Factory, and it costs me $30 a month, and it syndicates all over the internet for free.
And that's for unlimited tours.
Unlimited tours.
And I use the same one, and you can actually take those tours that you have, and they'll convert it directly, allow you to put it right onto Craigslist.
Yep.
And the response that you can get if you do that properly is overwhelming. I mean, I've got, just as an example, I've got one right now that's been up on Craigslist 9 days, and it's had 2,500 views.
And that doesn't surprise me. And Craigslist, just speaking of Craigslist, if you're not using a...
He is Craig, by the way.
He's a dude somewhere on the East Coast, I think. I saw him once.
That's pretty cool.
No, I saw him like on the internet somewhere, and he was talking about his list. Anyways, long story. But using Craigslist, there's a way to do Craigslist. We're not going to get into that. I'm not a huge advocate for using the Craigslist system that some people are selling, because you get all kinds of junk, and then you got to spend your time filtering through that junk. So the main point is this, is that on Craigslist, you got to throw that thing on Craigslist. I found the best days to put homes on Craigslist are Fridays and Tuesdays.
Right.
It just works the best for me. On top of that, shoot a video of the property. That's my big secret. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
It is your big secret.
It is my big secret.
You've been doing it for years.
I've been doing it for... Before there was the ability to do videos, I was doing virtual tours for clients.
Right.
So shoot a quick video and make it real. Okay, if you're a very dry person and you're going to go, this is the house, well, that's great, be you. If you're a very excited person, you're excited about the property, shoot a video, throw it up on YouTube.
Exactly, and what that basically does is you're just going to walk through the home. You open up the front door and go, here's the home, here's what it looks like. And now you've actually walked people all the way through this property, rather than just picture after picture after picture, which is great, don't get us wrong, but they don't know what sometimes goes where, or what the flow of the property is.
Yeah, they don't get flow.
Exactly.
And you can't talk on these virtual tours.
Right.
You can, but it's a long story. Now, if any of you are going to take that idea and run with it, please email me or come to our Facebook page. I want to see how you're doing it, because I've been doing it for a long time. They're very inexpensive. They're free technically, but mine are they're just straight off the cuff. Now, another thing in which you can do to help generate more leads, because now you've got the short sale listing and you need buyers, right?
Right.
And if you've got the listing and you're building your business and maybe you have a team, you have buyer's agents, well, that listing is a source of revenue for these buyers. So the other thing that you may want to consider, which is very inexpensive, is truly a Zillow and/or Realtor.com featured listings. And I pay a yearly fee, and my system is a little bit more eccentric than others. But I know that you can do it for minimal amounts of dollars.
Right.
So those are the best tips I can think of right now off the top of my head. Besides the fact of an open house where you make it an event, which means go out there. If you do open house on Saturday, go out Wednesday and Thursday and actually farm that area. Take flyers out. Invite people. Have some water. No booze. Don't do the booze thing, because that turns into
it's party in the pool.
Yeah, that's crazy. But do some water. Do some cookies. Do something that's easy to clean up in case
have a drawing.
Have a drawing.
Do something to
draw
make it
something.
an event. Draw something.
Right.
Preferably not on the walls,
right?
But draw something.
Yeah, even the Starbucks card.
Starbucks card, and guess what? Everybody wins.
Yeah, get people there. It's going to get you more business. Most importantly, it's going to expose that home to more people. Here's a key line that I use a lot when I'm doing open houses. When I meet people in the neighborhood, I'll ask them, I say, do you want to pick your next neighbor? You want to pick the person that's going to live down the street? And they go, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you have a family member, a friend, or someone that may know somebody that may someone that you want them living in your neighborhood. Now's the time. I have an open house. Have them come out Saturday. I'll be here for 3 hours.
Great idea. I love it.
Thanks, man. I just, sometimes I come up with some good stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's all I have for now, unless you got something more you want to add.
You pretty much covered all the basics right there. Get the exposure out there. Get that property out there into as many avenues as possible. Have fun with it, and just watch what will happen.
Yeah, don't be lazy. Don't be a lazy agent. Because if you are a lazy agent, one of us are coming to get that listing, I promise you that.
But if I put it in the MLS, it'll say...
Oh, I had enough of this, man. I'm Troy Sage. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye for now.